And welcome into our brand new studios. It is Tennis Channel Live. New year, new studio, same amazing analysts, the Hall of Famers, Lindsay Davenport, Jim Courier. I'm Steve Weissman. We had live tennis last night right here on Tennis Channel. It was exciting. But if you could only watch one match, the live scoring app is gone for the ATP and WTA. Kind of a bummer.
Can I redo my wish list for the year for tennis yesterday? I wanted Serena to break the record today. I'd just love to be able to follow live tennis, have some draws on a good app.
You're not the only one. The players are very upset about this because when they're at tournaments, this is how they follow what's happening on their court and how they kind of gauge when they should eat and all of that. I mean, it seems trivial, but it's not actually if you're within the sport. This is something that's been vital for the players, and they're calling for it to come back. We hope they'll solve that problem soon, but watch Tennis Channel. We got you covered.
Right. Tennis United. I mean, come on. Let's get this thing together. Get that app back. We miss it right now. A lot to get to on the show today, right now, and then some. The season is underway. We got a couple early upsets in Abu Dhabi. We will have all the highlights, our first highlights of the year. Plus, our expert's going to guarantee one major singles champion this year. And the rise of Italian tennis. John Wertheim goes unstrung on the Italians. Time now to bring in the third Hall of Famer on our team today, Andy Roddick, back inside the big wall here in our new studio. And Andy, the ATP Tour starts in Delray Beach tomorrow. That was the site of your first ever ATP Tour event. What do you remember from Delray Beach back in 2000?
Gosh, I remember I played Lawrence Thielman, and I didn't play him very well. For me, it was kind of fun. I spent some time close to Delray Beach, so a lot of my friends from high school were able to come out. I was amazed when they actually gave me a check after a loss, which I promptly blew on a set of speakers for a car that did not deserve a new set of speakers.
Well, they also gave you a check after a win you had the next year in doubles with our Tennis Channel teammate, Jan Michael Gamble. You all teamed up in 2001 to take the title. Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I can assure you I had very little to do with that. Jen Mike, I think he won the singles that week, and he was seeing the ball. Extra large that week. I didn't make many returns, but luckily I didn't have to.
You have to love the joy. Look at their faces. They're so excited. How old are you there, Andy?
I was 18. 18 years old. Just turned 18 years old.
This is even pre-visor.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, where's the visor? Just backwards out.
I couldn't believe it. I mean, that was pretty fun. You know, you only do things for the first time, every so often. So it was that was a fun week.
A lot of good memories in Delray Beach, and of course our coverage of Delray Beach begins tomorrow right here on Tennis Channel. Our coverage of Abu Dhabi began last night. Some big matches in Abu Dhabi on the women's side. How about Maria Sakkari starting up against Anastasia Potapova? We've got Sakkari in the far court. Had 18 winners in this match. Andy converted 3 of 8 break points.
Yeah, a lot of times you kind of do the eye test to see who's been training in the offseason. Someone we don't have to worry about training in the offseason is Sakkari. One of the things I'm realizing is these highlights is she's able to actually create some easy power here, which is not something she normally does. Like, that has margin, and it's clearly past the other person. It's kind of like one of those no-doubter winners, but it doesn't seem like she's actually trying to create pace too much, which is a really, really, really good sign for her. Another one here where it's just kind of in the flow of the point. Doesn't look like she's actually trying to hit a winner. That's a big deal for Sakkari, and if she actually is able to kind of translate that to the rest of the year, watch out. Good show from Sakkari today.
Said she worked a lot on her serve in the last 9 months and was super pleased. Meantime, Victoria Kudermetova taking on the 10 seed Anett Kontaveit. And in this match, Lindsay, the Russian had won the previous 2 matches against Kontaveit, and she really just has her number.
Yeah, Kudermetova very comfortable in this matchup. And, Steve, the courts in Abu Dhabi are lightning fast this year, and it was too fast, really, for Kontaveit to handle the power of Kudermetova. Kontaveit really struggled on her serve, got broken 4 times, but won under 50% of her first serve points.
Brutal.
Kudermetova from 5-all in the first set went off to reel 7 games in a row. She got more confident as this match went on, and she just had too much firepower. That, combined with the speed of the courts, really just overpowered Kontaveit.
Yeah, broke 4 times in this match and sealed her spot in the second round. So a bit of an upset here. Kudermetova taking out Anett Kontaveit. Meantime, Jim, Daria Kasatkina, Wang Qiang, former top 10 player, Over in the far court, Kasatkina coming into the year at 72. Meantime, Q, she's got a new coach in the Aussie, Pat Cash.
Yeah, she's 34th in the world. Q, she beat Serena at the Australian Open last year, but the first set, Kasatkina was just too good. Using the speed of the court and the speed of shot, she would secure that set. Q would turn it around, though. Get the early break in set 2. She was going to fight for it, push it through. A nice little backhand up the line, wrong footing Kasatkina. So Wong would send us into a third set. She'd be up a break early. But look at this turnaround coming from Kasatkina. Down 2-love. She reels off a slew of games with that forehand winner looking good. Nice margin for error on that shot. And here at match point, it's all said and done. So nice upset win on the ranking there.
The delayed bagel there in the third set for Kasatkina. Let's see what's on tap tonight. We've got a few Americans. Jessie Pegula there taking on Alina Svitolina. Garbiñe Muguruza against Kristina Mladenovic. Coco Gauff, we get to see Coco for the first time in 2021 in singles. We'll see her in doubles later. Brady, and how about Sofia Kenin, the top seed, 4 in the world. Andy, what would be your advice to Sofia Kenin heading into the Australian Open, the first time she's defending a major title?
Well, I never did, so she doesn't need to listen to me much. But I would say actually keep your head down and not listen to talking heads like us too much. What she's been doing seems to be working. A lot of the things that you try to preach to younger players, as far as being ready, being physically fit, being mentally prepared, I don't feel like they're things that you really have to tell Sofia Kenin. If anything, the fans not being there might make it a little bit of an easier defense. Maybe not as much ceremony around the defense. So this could actually be a good thing for Kenin.
Yeah, I mean, have we ever seen a player have to defend a first Grand Slam title in such different circumstances than how they won it the previous year? So we don't really know how Kenin's going to react. We know how she's going to compete. We know that she loves these type of big match situations. Will be interesting. This will be the most pressure she will have going into a tournament, thinking, oh, I won this last year. It's a Grand Slam. I still think you've got to expect her to play well. She's such a solid player.
Yeah, no ranking pressure, though. The points are good till 2021. Right. That is unprecedented. So that's something that I felt when I had to go back and defend for the first time. She won't have that. She'll keep those for another year no matter what.
That's a fantastic point. That goes through March. The points don't come off until after that point in the season. Meantime,